Hi, everyone. So we are live again with another Take 10, which we do Wednesdays right here live on the ICD Facebook page. You all know me. I'm Dr. Amrita Patel. I'm your fellow ambassador of social media. And I'm super excited about our guest today, one of my very dear friends that graciously agreed to be on with me, Dr. Mike Saba. Welcome, Mike. So we're going to talk a little bit about you and embarrass you a little and all of your accomplishments. Dr. Saba is a dentist in New Jersey, and we met while working on New Dentist Committee. So I chaired the New Dentist Committee for the New York State Dental Association, and Dr. Saba was the ADA District 4 representative to the ADA New Dentist Committee, which is really great, and was active in ASDA when he was in dental school at Temple. Dr. Saba graduated from there in 2014 and purchased his own practice in 2017. Dr. Saba holds various positions in his local and state dental association and is a board member of the NJD PAC. He's a fellow of our very own ICD, ICOI, and a key opinion leader for ExoCAD USA. We could go through and list all of your other memberships and your awards and recognitions, but we'd be here a lot longer than 10 minutes. Welcome, Mike.
Thanks, Amrita. Nice to see you. I wish I can see you in person, not on Zoom. Thanks for having me and for the nice welcome.
You're welcome. So I just want to let everyone know that this is being streamed live right now on Facebook. So if you are on our Facebook page, you see us ICD USA section live. If you have any questions for Dr. Saba or for me, you can drop them right in the comments box below the video. And we know that a lot of our friends and colleagues, dental students and dentists, new and seasoned from around the country, are watching us. So please say hello in the comments section. We do see those live. And if anyone has any questions, we will address them live. So here we go. Tell me about how things are going in Union, New Jersey, post-COVID time. I see, at least I think you are. Are you still in the office?
Still at the office.
All right,
Just
grinding away.
finished up 20 minutes ago.
Wow.
You know, I think a lot of people are in the same boat. Dentistry is a lot busier than we thought it would be. Patients feel comfortable and confident, and they're coming in. We did a change in our hours to kind of accommodate for all the lost time. So at my office, we're working 8 to 8, Monday to Thursday. We're cutting back weekend hours a little bit just because it's a very heavy load during the week. But I just finished up 10, 15 minutes ago, and it's been busy. We've been doing great. Patients want to come in. They feel very confident with everything that we're doing as far as safety, as what ADA and ICD have put out to make the public feel a little better. So I can't complain. We've been very busy, been very fortunate. I think some parts of the country are really seeing things kind of come back to normal as far as dentistry goes. And Union, New Jersey is no different, even though a lot of people on this stream may not know where it is. About 20 minutes south of New York, for anyone that really wants to know.
Yeah, I was going to ask you to do a little geolocate for people that are geographically challenged like me and still get lost even with a navigation system. So Mike is actually, Dr. Saba is actually not that far from where I practice over in New York. When did you reopen? Did you reopen in the beginning of June like we all did?
I reopened just after 4th of July. So okay. I took a little bit of time. I closed very early during the pandemic, early March. And I stayed closed for quite a while and kind of opened up and just started running. I was very surprised with how crazy it's been. A lot of anxiety out there, a lot of broken teeth. People need us, and it's been, people are actually happy to come to the dentist now. I love it.
Yeah, I know, I'm seeing that a lot too. And, there was that article recently put out about the giant increase in cracked teeth that dentists are seeing. We're seeing it all over here. I don't know about you, but everyone's cracking their teeth. I mean, the stress is real.
Yeah. So, I have a mill at the office. So same day dentistry has never been more efficient or better. It's not a plug for same day dentistry, but I mean, it's never been a better time to be in it for me, at least.
Got it. Yeah, all about getting that workflow down, right? So once you have it down, it's pretty simple. Tell me how all of this has changed how you practice.
you know, you kind of you think about efficiency a lot more with how we're practicing. You and I have had these conversations early on. Same day dentistry is become more paramount than ever,
Yep.
and having the patient come in less amount of times
Mhm.
and really maximizing chair time, the number of operatories, that's been paramount. I would say that's the biggest change. I mean, obviously, besides all the suction machines, all the peroxide everyone's going through,
Right.
cavicide shortages, the N95, all the masks, that all makes it really hard. But really maximizing that time in the chair for each patient has
Mhm.
been the biggest change for us. And honestly, I think it's going to be like that even after COVID. I mean, it's
Totally.
profitable, it's great, it's efficient, patients are happy. Uh, that's here to stay. I don't know if the waiting room's going to stay. I may turn that into an operatory soon too.
You might as well just plumb something outside with a portable compressor. You've got people waiting outside. It's still
I was
warm.
thinking about putting the compressor room to work also. Yeah.
You kind of have to, right? Because we've got to space everyone out, and there's a crazy flow. We're seeing the same thing, and we don't run mills, but we do attempt as much. We've talked about this kind of ad nauseum, same day dentistry as possible. And patients really, where as in the past they would say, we're not really prepared for that. Can we do it another day? Now they're saying, you know what, we don't need to come in and out of a doctor or dentist office multiple times. If you can do this, whatever crown filling, endo, take this tooth out, whatever it is, now then do it, which
Yeah.
is great. It's a better service for the patients and it's great for us as providers.
Yeah. And I think with people working from home
Mhm.
and remote work being more and more common and more permanent as well, patients have more time to kind of come in and spend an extra 45 minutes, 30 minutes to get that work done. So it's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's kind of, what we've seen as well. Any sort of, I know we both do a lot of work with new dentists and students and residents. Any kind of pearls of advice for people that are coming out into the big scary world of dentistry during this time? I mean, I know we both, like I said, we talk about this a lot, but what do you think?
So new dentists, I think that they're in a pretty good position right now. I mean, we're busy. I'm always looking for new dentists to help out, whether they want to learn back end stuff, front end stuff, meaning, they want to learn the digital side of things, or they want to help out with hygiene. We have a little bit of a hygiene shortage going on. Um, it's a good time for new dentists. So advice for them is put yourself out there, get involved, get networking. I met you through networking, through a couple of mutual friends, and it's been great. We've done a lot of projects together. We've had a lot of good times outside of dentistry together. And we may actually work on some ventures together. So, none of that would have happened or could happen if it weren't for the networking and putting yourself out there. And just because someone may say no doesn't mean the next person will say no also. Um, there's also a little bit of, you got to work for what you want. It doesn't just come. So I think the biggest thing is everyone wants to do the big ticket items, right? So everyone wants to do the implants, everyone wants to do the
Well,
crown.
except me, I don't want to do the
No
implants.
one wants to do the fillings or the cleanings. I mean, there's kind of like a step, and it's not just from a management, a business standpoint. We're working on patients, right? Whether you believe in the corporate model or not doesn't really matter, but patients want to feel comfortable, and the only way to feel comfortable is spending time with patients, uh, and that may or may not be kind of doing some of the lower tier stuff as well.
Right. No,
I,
yeah, we've talked about this over the years a lot, and you never sort of know who the person you're meeting, who are the person on the other end of the Zoom or on the other end of the phone or, whatever is, or the email chain, right? Because we're all kind of cut off from each other right now. And not getting discouraged is really important. I think you and I have talked about that kind of at all stages of everyone's career. There's definitely lots of opportunities out there. There's lots of teeth to treat and some really really good humans in our profession. So
yeah, and speaking of the humans in our profession, it's a very it's a very small profession. I mean, everyone knows everyone.
And
So you burn one bridge, you're gonna burn a lot of bridges very quickly. So
so,
uh,
you know,
yeah,
learn to gracefully bow out. It's okay. But don't get discouraged. And although there's a lot of kind of scary things flying around now, everyone has a lot of support. And, definitely from your professional organizations and from your peers and each other, there's always a lot of support. Any last kind of words of wisdom for us or things you want people to know?
no, just words of wisdom. It's always just be good, be a good person, be a good dentist, work hard. I mean, if you think it's good, it's probably not good enough. There's probably someone doing something better than you, and figure that out. And you don't know what you don't know. So that's my only advice. If that's for the new dentist, I do see someone from Hoboken saying, so hey, how you doing? I'm from about 15 minutes from Hoboken, so uh Texas is nice, warm, and booming right now. So yeah, so as pearls, it's always, look, we should always be striving for the better, the greater good, and just keep learning. That's all you can do. ICD does a great job with that, by the way.
Yeah, they do. And, serving others is obviously really important to us. And, you and I, again, Mike, have talked about this over the years. The one very important thing to do is to remember to always be teachable. There's always more to learn. You can never learn too much. And when you sit there and start to say, I know everything, that is when you run into problems personally and professionally, right? So there's always an opportunity to learn and grow and be better and do better. I want to thank you for your time and for giving me 10 minutes on my take 10 this evening.
Thanks for having
Um, and if anyone has any questions for you, Dr. Saba, they can drop them right in the comments box here. Oh, that's a nice picture of us. So that was Dr. Saba's convocation last year in San Francisco, rather, when we were
Yep.
all able to take pictures together.
I missed that, by the way. I wish we took more.
I have lots and lots of photos that I can send you, but that was a fun time. So again, thank you so much. I want to let everyone know that we have a really, really special guest coming after you. So my next guest is actually coming on Monday, October 5th, for a special live Take 20 pop-up interview with our very own Dr. Chad Gahani, the president of the ADA. And we're going to find out about how the year has been for him and get his thoughts on virtual annual session, their House of Delegates, and all of the rest of that. So we are so thankful that he graciously agreed to be on with us for a special Take 20. And then on Wednesday, October 7th, so 2 days later, we have our regular programming, next Live 45, that is going to feature Dr. Terry Dickinson, who is a past recipient of the Distinguished Humanitarian Award in 2016 and founder and CEO of Emerging Leaders. And then our next Take 10 after that, so after the special interview with Dr. Gahani, is with Dr. Dave Freed, who is the immediate past president of the Connecticut State Dental Association. And we're going to talk about dentistry in Connecticut. And as always, remember to keep looking out for Keymails and Facebook to see what's going on and what kind of live programming we have coming. And thank you for joining us. And again, if anyone has any other questions for Dr. Saba, or if you want to get in touch with him directly, Mike, how do they do that?
Facebook, Instagram, however you want to do. But if you want to send me a private email and talk business or something else, it's mike.saba, S-A-B-A, @gmail.com.
Yeah, and I just want to let everyone know that's watching that he is a great mentor and really believes in the power of mentorship. So anyone that's watching that wants to reach out, Dr. Saba is a great resource. Thank you again.
Thanks, Amrita. And I'm looking forward to seeing you and Dr. Gahani. It doesn't get much better than him. So thanks for taking the time.
Of course. And I hope everyone has a great night, and we look forward to seeing you back here in just a couple weeks. Good night, everyone.